Welcome to today's deep dive. Do you ever feel exactly like a robot when you speak English?
Oh, I know that feeling so well. It
Yeah.
happens to me all the time.
Right. You open your mouth ready to chat, but a choppy list of facts falls out instead.
Yeah, it feels totally mechanical. I really want to sound like a natural human.
But you just list short, simple facts, right?
Exactly. For example, I might talk about my morning drinks.
Uh-huh.
I say, I like tea. I like coffee. I don't like milk.
Oh, I see. That sounds very factual. It sounds a bit like reading a grocery list aloud.
Yes, it doesn't sound like a real flowing conversation.
Right. It lacks that natural rhythm.
I want to connect with people naturally. I want to share my actual personality.
But the language makes you feel trapped.
Totally trapped. It strips away my normal charm.
Well, that is a very common problem for language learners, and it is exactly what we are fixing today.
Oh, good. I need the help.
Reaching an intermediate level isn't about memorizing the dictionary.
Wait, it's not.
No, you don't need thousands of new, complicated words. You just need to link your current ideas better.
Okay, that sounds much less stressful.
It is. Today, we are exploring sources about the connector hack. We are going to look at how we build sentences.
The connector hack. That sounds super intriguing, but what exactly is a connector?
Let's use a mental picture from our sources today. Think of your English ideas as heavy clay bricks.
Okay, I can picture a big pile of heavy bricks.
Words like tea and coffee are the bricks. Bricks are strong and very necessary for building.
Right, but a loose pile of bricks isn't a house.
Exactly. You need something to stick them all together.
Otherwise, the wall just falls right over.
That's right. You need mortar or strong glue. Connectors are the glue holding your ideas together.
Oh, I see.
They hold the heavy bricks firmly in place. Today, we are finding the best glue for your sentences.
I would love to stop sounding like a machine. So where do we start building this bridge?
Well, we need to fix choppy sentences first. Choppy means the sentences start and stop too quickly.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Picture yourself driving a car down the street. You press the gas pedal hard. Then you suddenly hit the brakes.
Yikes.
And you do this over and over again.
That sounds like a terrible bumpy ride.
That is exactly how choppy sentences feel to a listener.
I know exactly what you mean by choppy. Let's look at a real scenario from my life.
Okay, let's hear it.
I wanted to talk about my weekend plans. I might say, I wanted to go out.
Right.
It started to rain. I stayed at home.
You know, those sentences are completely grammatically correct. Every single word in those sentences is accurate.
Yeah, but the feeling is very bumpy and flat.
It is.
It just sounds like a boring police report.
Exactly. We want to show a clear contrast here. We want to show how the rain ruined things.
Well, I usually use the word but for that. Like, I wanted to go out, but it rained.
That works well. But is a great word. It's your best friend when you're starting out.
Yeah, it's very easy to remember.
But we can upgrade this for a smoother sound. The word however sounds much more professional.
Let me try that upgrade right now. I wanted to go out. However, it started to rain, so I stayed inside. Wow, that does sound smoother, more professional.
It really does.
But wait, is however used exactly the same way as but?
The core meaning is exactly the same. Both words show a contrast between two ideas.
So what's the catch?
The physical mechanics of using them are slightly different. Let's think about writing it down first.
Okay.
In writing, however, gets a full stop before it, and it gets a small comma right after it.
So it usually starts a brand new sentence.
Yes, exactly. But speaking out loud is slightly different.
Because we can't see those commas when we speak.
Right. We have to create that comma with our voice. We take a tiny, quick breath instead.
A tiny breath. I don't quite get that.
Try saying it and pausing for just 1 second. Like, I wanted to go out.
Okay.
Took a tiny breath right here. However, it started to rain.
Oh, I feel the pause there. It creates a little empty space in the air.
Yes, it does.
But why does the listener's brain need this empty space?
Well, human brains are always guessing the next word. They try to predict what you'll say next.
Oh, so the listener expects your story to continue normally.
Right. That tiny breath tells their brain to stop guessing. It acts like a yellow traffic light.
It tells the listener to slow down.
Exactly. It says a sudden change is coming.
That makes a lot of logical sense. You're holding up a small warning sign.
Yes. You guide the listeners safely to the new idea. You aren't just dropping heavy bricks on them.
I like that. You're using the glue to build a safe bridge. Let me try saying it both ways.
Go ahead. Feel the difference.
I wanted to go out, but it rained. I wanted to go out, however, it rained.
How does the second one feel?
The second one actually feels a bit heavier.
It does. It gives the rain more importance. It shows the rain was a major obstacle.
Wow, I feel more confident about that already.
So we fixed the bumpy stop-and-go sentences. What happens when you go to the opposite extreme?
The opposite extreme, like talking too much.
What happens when you get tangled up explaining why?
Oh, I definitely get tangled up explaining my job. I try to explain why I study English.
Well, let's hear your explanation.
Well, I have 3 basic facts to share. I'm studying English.
Yeah.
I want a better job.
Okay, 2 facts.
And I need to speak to international clients.
Those are 3 very clear, distinct ideas. How do you usually try to link them together?
I usually rely heavily on the word because. I say, I am studying English because I want a better job.
Right.
Because I need to speak to clients. Oh, no.
What?
That sounds terrible out loud. It's way too repetitive.
It is a classic trap for language learners. We call that the because loop.
The because loop. That sounds pretty awful.
It makes you feel stuck in a circle. It's like a car wheel spinning in the mud.
Yes. You use a lot of energy to say nothing. It feels messy in my mouth, too.
It's very common.
I feel like I'm running out of breath. I do this when I explain being late, too.
Oh, give me an example.
I'm late because I missed the bus. Because my alarm didn't go off.
See? The wheel is spinning in the mud again. You're just stacking excuses at the end.
It's terrible. How do I escape this endless wheel?
We have a great upgrade for this problem. At an intermediate level, we use since or as.
Wait. I hear since used for time. Like, I have lived in this city since 2010.
Right, exactly. You usually hear it used for time. But since has a secret double meaning in English.
Really?
Yes. It also means because.
So I can just swap the words directly.
You can, but there's a much better trick. We often put since right at the very beginning.
At the start of the whole sentence.
Yes. Let's try moving the reason to the start. Since I need to speak to clients.
Okay.
I am studying English to get a better job.
Wow. That changes the whole feeling of the sentence.
Doesn't it?
You put the deep reason right at the start.
How does the speaker sound to you now?
They sound highly organized and very focused. It sounds like they have a clear, solid plan.
Exactly.
It shows strong logic and control over life.
You link the reason to the result immediately. You give the listener the why before the what.
I see. You give them the foundation first. The listener understands your motivation right away.
Right. They don't have to wait until the very end. It's a very powerful way to control a conversation.
That makes total sense. You weren't stumbling around looking for quick reasons.
Exactly. Let's try it with your late alarm story.
Okay, let's see. Since my alarm didn't go off,
Perfect.
I missed the bus and arrived late.
Excellent. You sound like you own the situation now. You're a confident guide for the listener.
I really like the sound of that. It feels much cleaner and more direct.
It definitely is.
I have successfully broken out of the messy vol.
Because loop.
You certainly have. You have more tools now. But sometimes we don't need deep, complex reasons.
What do you mean?
Sometimes we just want to add extra simple information.
Oh, like when I'm listing my personal hobbies?
Exactly. How do you usually list your hobbies?
Honestly, I sound exactly like a robot again. I say, I like swimming. I like playing video games. I like cooking. Well, that's a very clear and accurate list. The listener understands your hobbies perfectly.
But repeating I like gets very boring quickly.
It does. We want to add some nice flavor to it.
Flavor, like adding spices to a plain meal.
Right. We want to make your sentences more interesting. A simple upgrade is using the word also.
Okay. Or I can use the phrase in addition.
Yes.
I like swimming. In addition, I like cooking.
Ew.
Well, that sounds a bit better than repeating myself.
But it is better. But let's try a pro hack. This comes straight from our deep dive sources.
Oh, I'm ready for a pro hack.
Try using the phrase, not only, but also.
Not only, but also. I don't know about that one.
Why not?
It sounds way too formal for me. I read that phrase in boring grammar textbooks.
I understand your hesitation.
I just want a normal, relaxed chat with friends.
I hear you. It looks scary on paper. It looks like an advanced academic rule.
It really does.
But in everyday speech, it creates a wonderful rhythm. It adds a really nice musical bounce to sentences.
A musical bounce?
Let me demonstrate the rhythm for you. I like not only swimming, but also cooking.
It does have a nice bounce to it.
You see.
It sounds a bit like a drum beat. Not only swimming, but also cooking.
It really does. It connects the two ideas beautifully. It makes them feel like a matching pair.
I definitely hear that now.
Why don't you give it a try yourself?
Okay, I'll try to be brave. I enjoy not only reading, but also hiking. Hey, that actually sounds really good.
How did that feel to say out loud?
It felt surprisingly natural in my mouth. It makes me sound like a much better speaker.
Right. It connects the words so smoothly and quickly. It connects them with a very strong bond.
It's a much stronger bond than just saying and.
Exactly. And is a very weak, generic glue. Not only, but also is a super strong glue.
What if I want to describe my job duties? Like, I write emails. I make phone calls.
Let's add that musical bounce to your job description.
Okay. I not only write emails, but also make phone calls.
Yeah. It sounds like a very impressive job now. It really does add wonderful flavor to your speech.
The listener probably enjoys that sentence much more.
They absolutely do. It keeps them fully engaged. You're painting a full, colorful picture for them.
I like that. I'm combining ideas in a smart, interesting way.
You are.
This is fun. It's like solving a word puzzle. I feel like I'm building a much better bridge.
You are building a fantastic, sturdy bridge. But we have one final major struggle to discuss.
Oh, no. What's the final struggle?
This is a massive hurdle for many language learners.
Oh, wait. I have a massive struggle with telling long stories. Telling stories can be terrifying in a new language.
That's exactly it. It's difficult because time is always moving forward. When you tell a story, you must connect time.
Yes. And it is very easy to rely on one phrase.
Let me guess.
I use just one single phrase to connect everything.
I think I know exactly which phrase you mean.
I call it the and then monster.
The and then monster. That is very funny. But it's also a very accurate description.
Let me demonstrate this terrible monster for you. Let's talk about my basic morning routine.
Okay, let's hear the routine.
I woke up, and then I had breakfast.
Oh, boy.
And then I went to school.
I'm smiling because we've all been there. Every single language learner fights the and then monster.
It is so hard to defeat. It just slips out of my mouth completely automatically.
It's a very normal part of the learning journey.
I do it when I talk about cooking, too. I chopped onions, and then I cooked them.
Oh.
And then I added the tomatoes.
The monster is attacking the kitchen.
It really is.
It happens because it feels safe and easy. Your brain grabs the closest, easiest tool available.
But we have special weapons to slay this monster, right?
Yes, we do. We can use sequence connectors to fix this habit.
Sequence connectors. What are those exactly?
They are special words that organize time smoothly. Words like, first of all.
Okay.
Or connecting phrases like after that. And finishing words like eventually.
Okay, I understand the words themselves. I know what those specific words mean.
That's good.
But why are these words actually better to use? How do they actually help the listener?
That is the most important question to ask. It's all about how the listener's brain processes information.
Okay, I'm listening.
Sequence connectors create a clear, moving timeline. They build a map inside the listener's head.
The timeline map. That's a great visual idea.
Think about driving a car in a brand new city. Imagine driving without a GPS or a map.
That sounds incredibly stressful and confusing.
You just turn left and then right and then left. You have no idea where you're actually going.
Oh, I see. That's what and then feels like to the listener.
Exactly. The listener feels blindfolded in the car with you.
Wow. The listener might get totally lost or confused. The story has no clear shape or direction.
Exactly. But sequence connectors change everything. They act like a GPS for the brain.
They guide the listener through the story step by step. They show the route clearly.
Yes. Let's try fixing your cooking story right now. Let's use the new GPS tools instead.
Okay, let's try it. First of all, I chop the onions.
Good start.
After that, I cook them in a pan. Eventually, I added the fresh tomatoes.
Amazing. I can clearly see the recipe in my head.
That was a great instant upgrade.
You moved us through time beautifully and clearly. First of all, starts the journey with a clear sign.
Right.
After that, moves us to the next clear step.
It feels like I'm directing a movie camera. I'm showing the listener exactly where to look.
You're controlling the camera perfectly. It creates a comfortable, predictable timeline in their head.
And it doesn't even require crazy new vocabulary. I knew all of those simple words already.
You did.
I just needed to use them as better glue.
That is the absolute magic of the connector hack. You don't need a massive, fancy new vocabulary.
You just use your existing words much, much better.
Yes. You put the heavy bricks together with strong glue.
This has been incredibly helpful for me today. I feel like I've defeated the robot inside me.
That is fantastic to hear.
I have completely slain the and then monster.
You did a great job exploring these ideas today. We've covered so much important ground together.
We really have.
Let's summarize the main lesson from our sources. To reach an intermediate level, you don't need magic.
No. And I don't need 5,000 complicated academic words.
Exactly. You just need a few good connectors.
They act as the perfect glue for my ideas. They turn heavy facts into a natural, flowing conversation.
Yes. So don't be afraid to start small.
We have a challenge for you listening at home. Try to replace just one single word today.
Great idea.
Replace one but with a however today. Remember to take that tiny breath when speaking.
That breath makes all the difference.
Or replace one because with a since. Practice it in your mind or out loud.
That's excellent advice. Practice makes progress. Even small changes make a huge difference over time.
They definitely do.
Now, I want to leave you with a final thought, a provocative thought to explore on your own.
Oh, I love these. What should they think about exactly?
Think deeply about your own native language today.
Wait, my native language?
Yes. Think about how you connect ideas naturally. Do you repeat the same linking words constantly?
Oh, wow.
Do you say "and then" in your native language? Or do you use a rich variety of glue?
That's a great question to ask yourself. We often ignore how we speak natively.
They do.
We do it completely automatically without thinking.
But noticing your native habits might just be the secret. It might be the secret to changing your English habits.
Awareness is always the first step to growing. I'll definitely analyze my own native habits today.
I think we all should.
Thanks for helping me stop being a mechanical robot.
It's been a wonderful conversation today. Remember to keep practicing those new, strong connectors.
Yes, practice every day.
And always keep connecting your beautiful ideas together. Keep practicing, keep connecting, and keep learning.
Thanks for exploring this with us today. Goodbye, everyone, and happy learning.